Let's talk about QuantumScape. This is the daily chart, and we could see a huge pop in price late last week. However, the week ended on a sour note, as on Friday, price opened only to close lower, but still a great week for the bag holders of QuantumScape. So what was the pop due to? Well, they put their solid state battery technology to the test, and it exceeded capacity standards, which Wall Street loved. And so we have this pop from 650 up to about 930. And this sell-off that we saw on Friday was just some profit taking, right? Rightfully so. You get a huge pop like that, 30% or so, and the right thing to do is to take some off the table. Now the question is this just the start of what is the beginning of a huge move higher? And the question is, can QuantumScape get to $60? Sounds crazy, I know. Very crazy. We haven't even discussed QuantumScape getting through this support resistance band at $13, which it has struggled several times in the past, let alone $60. But here's this thesis: 5 ways, potentially reasons to invest in QuantumScape. So QuantumScape is trying to achieve something that it's battery technology that has never been accomplished. Its solid state battery doesn't need the liquid or gel found inside existing batteries, making it lighter, safer, and high performing. Company is in the rare true potential game changer. Investors can stomach the high risk part that comes with owning shares of QuantumScape. Here are 5 factors that could push the company from dream to dream-like returns. So number 1, you got management incentives. QuantumScape has that, and management milestones include competing sample A and B prototypes of its technology, as well as long-term milestones such as a $10 billion in GAAP revenue and 20% of global market share. Going with those milestones, entrances are stock price targets between $60 and up to $300. Crazy. All right. Aside from the cost savings, QuantumScape batteries could recharge from 0 to 80% in half the time of most lithium-ion EV batteries today, and could have up to 80% more range of current batteries with similar weight. QuantumScape has a strong set of partnerships within the automotive industry. It has deep ties with Volkswagen since 2012, including a 50-50 joint venture to accelerate the commercialization of the company's solid-state batteries. Let's talk about beyond EVs. His solid-state technology is also applicable to other markets such as stationary storage and consumer electronics like smartphone and wearables. And management has already engaged with leading global consumer electronic companies. This is an important factor. Every company needs cash and cash flow to sustain operations. While QuantumScape is years away from launching product at commercial volume, assuming its technology develops at a quality and consistency needed, the company's current business model should have the cash to run operations into 2026. If the company can achieve a couple of management milestones with its sample prototypes, it has the market tailwind of EVs, strong partnerships, and the cash on hand to give investors reason to believe the company could pop over the next couple of years. All right, so again, 5 factors. If it can hit on all cylinders and execute its strategy, $60 may be the minimum. All right, so again, going down to the weekly chart, current resistance level, it's going to be at 13. So this small pullback could be setting up to take price higher. And truthfully, you don't ever want to see price just shoot up to a target, because if it did, then there will be no levels where on the way down, as an example, price would pause. there would be, meaning there would be no buyers if this green arrow shot all the way up to the $13 resistance level. So this pullback you want, because like in any stock, uptrends, you have the impulse move, pullback, impulse move, pullback, impulse move. So what do you think? Is this just the beginnings of a pump higher? Really, from this weekly buys level at $5.50, you have this drop, base rally, price pull back once, a second time. I would say that price has definitely bottomed. This is a low risk trade. And what do I mean by that? Well, if you just look at the range where it's been, $5, just say $60. So you could ride it all the way up over the coming years, which is why it could be a low risk trade. You see your moving averages starting to level off, and going into 2024, you should see these moving averages starting to point up. Another bullish indicator. So what do you think? Is this just the beginning? Is QuantumScape going to pull back to the $5, $6 area? Or will we break $13 beforehand? Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.